Alright, I'm dropping an Airway knowledge bomb on you today. I'm going to explain how your ability to breathe normally impacts your athletic performance via your ability to produce power. Now, power comes from the ground. It doesn't necessarily come from just our muscles. And you're going to see that when I explain to you how your body organizes itself when you're trying to push off of your feet. So, now normally your rib cage should expand in a 360 manner whenever you breathe in. That means that your ribs should come out to the side, your chest should come up and forward, and your back should also expand. If you don't do one of those, or don't do them symmetrically from between your left and right side, that's going to impact your ability to use your glutes. Now, there's a muscle on the back side of your body called your QL. It goes from the pelvis up to the rib cage, and it actually functions to make an anterior pelvic tilt and extend your low back and exhale when you're trying to get a big strong exhale. So if that QL muscle is overactive on one side or the other or both, it's going to, number one, create an anterior pelvic tilt of your pelvis, and it's also going to hold your back into an exhaled position and limit your ability to breathe back there. So your inability to breathe into your low back is also indicative of the inability to posteriorly rotate your pelvis. Now, why that's important is because when we do posteriorly rotate our pelvis, we open it up for internal rotation. Now, internal rotation is when your body comes across one hip. On the back side, as you internally rotate, say this is your left side, your left glute is going to get wound up like a bow and arrow via an eccentric loading mechanism of the glute max muscle. So as you rotate over that muscle, it obtains a lot of potential energy. And then when you go to engage that muscle and contract it, it converts that to kinetic energy and you push forward. Now you push forward through the ground because your glute muscle is a hip extender when your foot is on the ground. These concepts are vital for anybody who's putting force into the ground. If you have an inability to breathe symmetrically in a 360 manner, you're going to be limiting your ability to produce power. If you need help identifying what you need in order to get that power production back, the best thing to do is get evaluated. But if you're not there yet, go check out my YouTube channel. I put up self-assessments and a ton of my home exercises that I give my patients in the clinic on there so that you can get started at home. Anytime it says respiratory, there's a good chance we're trying to correct some sort of imbalance in your ability to breathe. Enjoy.